Hello, everybody. How about an episode of Smiles in a Box? How about we look and see what the people said? Because the people said some things. Now, look, I had a box be delivered to me. It was delivered a few days ago, and so it's been sitting here, but it was only the one box. So I said, if I don't get any more boxes, I'll just go ahead and do the one box today. And then another one got delivered today. So I said, okay, it's time to see what the people bring. But then there was another box. Now, mind you, it's getting ready to go into the gardening season. So I've been replacing hoses, that kind of thing. Now, garden hoses, I'm trying to tell you, garden hoses cost a lot of money. And you know what? They're not worth a damn anymore. I go through garden hose after garden hose after garden hose. And I know that I need to buy a good one. Like those good ones our grandmama had, the kind that we used to drink out of in the summer because they wouldn't let us back in the house because they didn't want us running in and out. Y'all know the ones. So I found one like that. And this hose was like $80, y'all, for a freaking water hose. So I bought it. I used all the coupons that I had, all the discounts that I had. I think that it only brought it down to I think like, I don't know, about $60, but I bought it. And another box came in, looked exactly like that box, but I figured it was a Smiles in a Box thing. So I opened it up because I'm getting ready to do Smiles in a Box. They sent me two, y'all. And it's so funny because I needed to. I told my husband, I said, when we get some extra money, I'll grab another one. I said, these are the good ones. He said, yeah, I know, because he's been complaining about the water hoses too, because I can be rough on them. The landscaper can be rough on them, and not to mention that they just cheap. They don't last anymore. And so I said, I'm going to just really invest. So to $80 for another water hose, I got to wait a minute, I checked my account to see if they charged me for one or two. They charged me for one. Now, honey, the right thing to do is to send this thing back. Honey, I'm a good person, but I ain't no saint. $80 water hose. They sent two. I'm keeping it because I legit needed two. I put the other one, we put it on the back of the house because I will obviously need that one first, because I'm starting to need water from, and he tossed that other one. He was so happy to do it because he's sick of them cheap hoses too. But baby, they sent two. How often does that happen? I remember this one time, my mom, she ordered this wrought iron set from Sears. And it was a patio set. It was really nice. And then when it got here, she decided that she wanted another chair. Another one. So she ordered it, and I think it was like $60. And when it came, all this stuff came, and she was like, that can't be just the chair. What's going on? Child, it was a whole six chair dinette set. We kept it. I kept it. Remember when I told you I had a house fire? It was the set that I used. It came right on time. It just came out of the air like that. And she just later on went and got her wrought iron chair and was like, everybody was happy. Sometimes, mistakes work in our favor, honey. But I'm just going to see this as the ancestor sending me a blessing. Because I really need this water hose. Because legit, the one on the front is raggedy. I'm happy. And then, I know I'm talking. I'm going to get to it. And then, as I've said earlier today, on today's earlier video, my birthday is coming up. What is that on my eye? Oh, that's a light. It's looking kind of cat-like. My birthday is coming up, and some wonderful people blessed me. And I was only going to spend one day, decompressing at the hotel and reading. And now I can do two. I'm thinking about adding a third day on. My husband isn't really liking it, but self-care, sometimes we just got to take care of ourselves. Amen? Amen. I need a minute. I can't be everybody's everything all the time. That should have sent you to an early grave. Take your breaks. Karen Sheets. Let's see what Karen, friend to the pantry, sent. Oh, it's a lot of boxes too. And I told y'all the pantry, it really don't need anything. It's pretty full. Corn, vegetables. Y'all just generous like that. Remember, because Amazon, they went on strike, and then it was the holiday season. So, you know, I wanted people to save their little coins, you know. And then Amazon went on strike again. And then what happened after that? And then the pantry was just full. So, you know, this is oatmeal. I know what this is. This is strawberries and cream oatmeal. Have the boxes always been made like this, or am I just not realizing? I don't think they have, because they've always opened at the top. But now look. It opens up like this. Oh. You know, like this. Can you see? Like that. And you just sit it on the shelf in there. Thank you, Karen. Here, let's put this back on. And, oh, there's so much in this box. What is this? Let me get my little... are gonna love this. You're the first person to send these. Oh, thank you so much, Karen. So I'm gonna be gone a few days, so it's gonna be up to my husband to open and close the pantry every day. My only thing about him closing the pantry is, remember I told y'all, he tends to close it when it gets close to time because he want to sit down. And I get that. You know, the man work all day, every day. But I be liking for the pantry. I advertise from 9 to 5. And I like for that pantry to stay open those hours. I open it 2 hours earlier for the kids on the way to school. But I'm like, I always kind of think, like, what if there's like a mother or a father out there and they're rushing from work and they're trying to, you know what I'm saying? And they're trying to, you know, they barely got the time, you know, excuse me. And they're depending on it to be open until 5. It's just always that thought. So why not just keep it open to 5? I get it. You tired? Excuse me. But if it's that serious, look, whole box. If it's that serious for you, you know, I ain't got no problem going to lock up the, you know, the pantry. But it doesn't matter. He just keep asking over and over again, want me to lock up the pantry? No, I want it to stay open to 5. Like, how many times do I have to say that? Keep it open. Somebody might be trying to make their way to it. What is this? Excuse me. This room always does my asthma the worst because it has a working fireplace and we use it quite often. And so smoke, even the remainders of it, you know, can trigger an asthma, you know, episode. I don't want to say attack. Sometimes an attack, but we'll call it a coughing episode. This is shelf-stable food. Look, a whole box. A whole box, y'all. Karen did that. Karen did that. And let's see what is in this next box sent to us by Oh, it's a lot in this box, y'all. Let me move this water hose that I'm so grateful and thankful for. I mean, if anybody was going to get something free and be appreciative of it, this was it, and I am the one. Oh, let me get this. Where can I put this? I don't want to hurt it. Okay. Look, I'm glad that we got sent some of these, and let me tell you why. I mean, we have plenty of fruit in the can, plenty of it. But there's this one unhoused gentleman. He always goes for these fruit cocktails, and these little small ones like this, and he always goes for those. So I make sure that I put those in there for him, and we are out of those. That don't send them, y'all, because y'all have to understand. I know that y'all love to give, and y'all love to see it, and y'all love these videos, and and it gives y'all a thrill, but I can't have my space overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? So, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of everything else in there that he likes. There's plenty of trail bars in there. Mike sent a lot of those. It's plenty of Pop-Tarts in there. It's plenty of, he likes those small little waters. We don't need any. We got plenty. He likes those. And the cereal bowls and the little milks, he loves those. So he has plenty. He has plenty. I promise you, he does. Ouch. Books. What we got? Black as fuck history. Power to the people. Power to the people. Oh my goodness, they were her property. Have y'all read this? I like this book because this book, it's one of those books that doesn't let white women off the hook when it comes to the part they play in transatlantic slavery. It is an amazing read. An amazing read. And when I say people need to read some books about history and the whatnot, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. And again, let me make it very, very clear that in order for Black people to listen to the truth, hear the truth, understand the truth, acknowledge the truth, and move in the truth, it does not mean that we have to hate white people. It's just, the truth is just going to empower you to be able to move more comfortably within your Blackness and the truth. That's all it's going to do. We don't have to hate white people or anyone else in order to love ourselves. Hating people because of their skin color, that's kind of like their thing. That ain't really, a Black thing. But we're not going to... White pride and Black pride are entirely different things with two entirely different meanings. And you can be prideful and you can love yourself, and you can acknowledge the truth of real shit, the realness of it, that what actually happened. And you can raise your kids up in that truth. And the truth will help you be better. It'll help you be braver. It'll help you understand yourself better. And it will help you love your Blackness. It will. We have gone through some shit. But how we move with honesty and integrity, with that knowledge and what we do with it, that's the shit that's supposed to build strong Black communities. And we're not doing that, and that is entirely on us, though. Uncle Ben's. Is this another one of those shelf stable? I like these because these are really good for the senior boxes. I'm going to do one, maybe two. maybe 2 more deliveries between now and when I go on my little excursion. Yep. Is it the same time? Let's see. No, this is different. Oh my goodness. Gumbo chicken and andouille sausage. That's what's up. I might put those in there tomorrow just to see how they do. I'm curious. See if the people like those. I bet they reach for those really quickly. Let's see. Did I tell you guys that the Stand By Me gang, that they're back in full effect? I have video footage of them. They just so cute. I talked to them through the little intercom and everything. Oh my goodness, they're gonna love these. Oh, they're gonna love these babies. I try to make sure that they always have something out there because, you know, you'll get the moms and the moms will come clear out the snacks and everything, and the soft drinks. But, you know, it's they've got kids at home. You know what I'm saying? So they you know, they looking out for their kids. I don't fault them that. So I might have to go out there, you know, a few times a day, just to make sure that they have them. They usually come right around about 4:30ish. Sometimes they'll get there late and, you know, it'll be locked or closed. It'll be like 5:15, and I close at 5:15, lock it up, just to, you know, because I don't want to encourage other people, you know, being around the house when it's dark. And also too, they're babies, they're cute, they're precious, you know what I'm saying? But they can tell time, and they know what time, you know, Miss Tracy closes up the little library pantry, so they're gonna have to get their little tails down here, you know, and it's always plenty in there for them. Look at these. Those are amazing. They're gonna love those. My baby's gonna love those. I'm so glad that they, you know what I think with them, why they disappear like they do sometimes, because y'all know that this tends to be a retirement community. And when I really thought about it, because I was like, remember for the longest time they didn't come, and I was so worried that that woman said something to them that made them feel like they couldn't come. You know what I think it is? Because I saw them all summer and then I didn't see them. And then when I really thought about it, I was like, as soon as school started back, I stopped seeing them, and now I only see them like after 4 o'clock. So I'm thinking that they probably have a grandparent, like how I did back in the day. I used to spend entire summers with my grandmother, with my one grandmother, Louise. Like the whole summer I just spent with her. And you might as well say with my other grandma too, because they lived across the street from each other. Ain't that cool? Both my grannies lived across the street from each other. But true story. So, like, I was related to practically everybody on the street in some way or another. But I think that's what it is. I don't think that this is their primary home. I think that this is the home of a grandparent that they visit, probably. Coco. I have plenty of cocoa. Because I'm about to say this next thing. The Stand By Me gang, they love the hot chocolate. They always grab packs of that whenever they come. So the hot chocolate goes. They love that hot chocolate. Who sent this box? Was this Karen too? Because this kind of feels like Karen. No, this is Jerry Cooley. Jerry, thank you. Guys, I know that I said that I was going to work on a Target list, but something always comes up. My life is so busy. It is. And by the time I even had a minute to sit down and do it, the Amazon strike was over, so I just kind of left it. But maybe that's one of the things that I'll do while I'm in the room. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, because that is kind of like I said, I'm just going to cater to myself during this time. But it believe it or not, it really is, because when y'all see me, I look so relaxed, and and I am. I'm relaxed, I'm comfortable, I'm retired. This is what I do. But I actually, believe it or not, I don't have a lot of free time at all, because I'm always doing something. I'm always doing something. Life is so busy. It is. And I try, but Like, I need a P.O. box because so many people ask me for a P.O. box, and I keep saying, I'm going to go, I'm going to go, I'm going to go, I'm going to go. And I hate to be one of those people that say I'm going to do something and then I don't do it, you know, because I like to have more integrity than that. So obviously at some point I'm going to make those lists and I'm going to get that P.O. box because I said I was going to do it. But it's so hard to find time. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway, listen. This camera in this pantry, child, is something else because the conversations that I am being privy to, and I didn't even think about that aspect of it. I was just trying to keep some of the other, you know, some of the more, you know, wilder folks a little bit more honest because they can be doing the most in that pantry. But baby, these conversations with these teenage girls and these teenage boys be having with each other, the way I be like, and I have to, like, today I had 2 teenage girls, right? And they were like, oh my goodness, this is so cute. Look at this. Yep. And I'm going to take that. And oh my God, look, their bags. Look at the cute little tote. Just saved my life. And then one was like, oh my God, I am being so fat right now. And then the one, you know, because they're friends. Girl, you are so not fat. It was just so funny. It was like, oh my God. I was like, teenage girls. And then I had the teenage boys a couple of days ago, 2 teenage boys. And one was like, because I had those Kraft macaroni bowls in there. Everybody loves those. The packs, not so much, but those bowls, microwavable bowls, they love them things. So one was, I mean, they were grabbing school supplies, and then the one saw the macaroni and cheese, and he was like, man, I'm grabbing me some of this macaroni and cheese. And he was like, man, not the macaroni and cheese. And he was like, hell yeah, man, I'm getting me some of this. And then I was like, there's snacks at the bottom, guys. And they wasn't expecting to hear my voice. And it's so funny because when I tell you, they went from hell yeah, man, to yes, ma'am, so fast. It was just the funniest shit ever. I kind of like snickered to myself, and then I let them have their privacy, you know, because ain't everything supposed to be listened to. You know, them boys having a private conversation with each other, so was those girls. So I bow out after a while, you know, because I ain't trying to like spy on folks. I'm just trying to, you know, make sure things stay neat and everybody's being respectful of the pantry. That's all I care about. But thank you so much. This has been a great episode of Smiles in the Box. I know it ran long, but we haven't had one in a long time, so I had to make up for it. No? Okay. But never fear, the pantry will be open. Those days that I'm at the room, it'll be open. My husband will be just fine with it. But I'm gonna take a moment to myself. I'm so grateful that, you know, people, you know, sent a little love my way via the Cash App and the Venmo and was like, have you a good time. And I'm so glad. I feel so validated that so many people say, no, it's not weird for you to want a moment to yourself, because I really felt bad asking for it. You know, I did. But thank you for validating my need to woosah. Have a good evening.